Hey y'all, NK here and welcome back to the Cookery. If you are new here, welcome to the kitchen. Today we will be making some very simple but delicious pasta. Now this recipe is very simple and anyone can make it. It is that easy. So if you want to see how to make some simple but very delicious pasta, stay tuned. Alright y'all, so while my pot with water, only like halfway, starts to boil and heat up, let's go over the ingredients. So I have just a little, it really depends on how much you like or if you want to add anything else or substitute, but let's stick with what I usually go with. So I only have like a few shreds of chicken, some onions, and cilantro. My pesto sauce obviously from Barilla as well as the Barilla pasta. This time I will be using some I really don't know how to say that, like pronounce it in Italian, but that is what the pasta we shall be using. It's very fancy. It has like this cool design, so that's what we'll be using today. And then as a topping, I love to put some Parmesan or really any type of cheese on it, but I usually stick with Parmesan. Alright y'all, so now that my water is fully kind of boiling and ready to go, I'm gonna pour some of this in. And I'm pretty sure that is a good amount, especially with like all the toppings I have. So that's a good amount. And now we're gonna wait for it for about 10 minutes, the box says, and I will check in with you guys in a bit. Alright, so while my pasta is being drained right now, after about 10 minutes, I'm gonna add my chicken, onion, and cilantro to my pot with now olive oil in it. So let me just do that. Okay, get all of it in there if possible, y'all. Alright, so now it's just gonna heat it up. Maybe on like a low though. And kind of just let it sizzle for about 2-3 minutes. It'll definitely make its way there. And I will check back in with y'all in a little bit. Now that my chicken has like kind of begins to turn color, so it's now brown, I'm gonna add in my pasta. Now I'm just gonna stir it all lightly. Alright, so now that everything's kind of just sizzling on a low, I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of my pesto sauce. That should be kind of good, I think. If I need to add more, I will. It's really all just a taste. So now I'm going to kind of smear that together. Alright, so this is basically our final cooked product. It looks so delicious and it really has that kind of fanciness to it, I must say. But if you would like any other toppings, for me, I like to put on some Parmesan. Sprinkle that, and that definitely adds more of a kind of nice look to it, I must say. At least I think so. So I do love cheese. You guys probably know that by now, and I love cheese. So if any cheese I can add, I probably will. Just add that on top. You can probably stir that in later when you actually eat it. And then for this one, I'm actually going to add some Italian seasoning just to give it more of a flavor, I guess, give it more strong. So I'm just going to put some of that. Alright, and there you go. So this is basically the final product of our fancy yet simple pesto pasta. Also, this absolutely looks delicious. I'm going to take a bite right now. I've never actually had this type of pasta and this type of texture. Honestly, not saying this because I made it, but the pasta definitely has a very different texture. And it's a lot chewier, I believe, and it feels like it has multiple layers, which it does, kind of like curling into each other. I'm gonna try it with the cheese now. This honestly tastes so good. The Italian seasoning is there too. I highly recommend you guys try this or try to make it, especially if you have nothing else to make. This is super easy. If you like pesto, make it with pesto. If you like Alfredo, make it with Alfredo. But it has really all the basics you need. And it really looks good in the end if you want to impress people or something, but this is definitely a cool recipe and I suggest you guys try it. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's really simple and really easy. I definitely recommend you guys giving it a shot, but please feel free to customize it any way you want. If you want to add vegetables such as mushrooms and spinach, or if you want to add more meat, the chicken definitely gave it a nice crisp to it. It was delicious. I basically almost finished it all and it's so good. Definitely something for like a late night dinner or just anything is so it's really good, guys. So definitely recommend you try it. Please, please, please give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below. You know, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you get a notification every time I upload every week. And then for now, I will see y'all in the next one.